I think I could just fly. I could just fly. I could just swim around. There's a surface over by Lease. Coming. What's the situation, Lise? I think we're safe. I don't see any Kojin following us. Wait here. I'm going back for Alizé. That you could escape, not me. That was a mistake. I should have been the one to stay behind, not her. So I've got to go back. If we lose her, I'll never forgive myself. I was the one who dragged you all into this. It was my fight, not yours. I knew that from the start, but I also knew I couldn't do it alone. But I've asked too much and let too much happen to you all. I have to make this right, and I have to do it on my own. Let me go, please. I'm asking you as a friend. I have to help her. You can start by finding me a towel and some bandages for her. Alizé. What? Why are you looking at me like that? I said I was going to distract him, not make a heroic and ultimately futile last stand. Who does that anyway? Ah. For the love of... This is stupid. You're embarrassing yourself. At me. You're so short. I didn't realize. Shut up and let me have this. Right, that wasn't so bad, was it? Now then, we need to hurry back to Asari. Gotta go back them up. They do have the fucking Viceroy there too. Who knows what she can do. I don't see any soldiers. Do you think the Confederacy drove them off? Something definitely happened here. I see several people who look like they might be injured. Let's give them a hand to find out what we missed. Do I need help? Oh, I'll be fine. It's something that won't heal. Go after Lise. I remember you. You're the one who saved me from the Doman catchers. Thanks to you, we managed to rescue the fisherman and my kidnapped comrades, one of whom joined the Confederacy with me long ago. It would have broken my heart to have to bury him. But if you're looking for the captain, you'll find him in the tavern. Oh, you're not an Imperial. Is it over? Kami be praised. I was certain she would have I was certain she would have us all killed and burn Asari to the ground, or kill us after making us watch, or barricade us in our homes before putting them to the torch. You have well, I guess y'all could have done that, yeah. Thank you, my child. When the fighting started, I tried to run and hide, but fell and could not regain my feet. I thought for sure that we would have all been slaughtered, but the pirates drove them off. Never thought I would see the day when the Confederacy came to our aid. Back already? What have you learned? Seems like they drove off. At the tavern, you say? In that case, we should find Lise and speak with them together.
My Eorzean friends. Saw the smoke, did you? A pity you did not come sooner, though I gather you were busy elsewhere.
Yeah, a little bit.
Gosetsu! You're alive. You're all alive.
And full of vim and vigor. Did I not tell you I was no stranger to chains?
The fighting cannot have lasted long. Where are all the Imperials?
Fled. They stood their ground for a time, until it became clear that their Korgian reinforcements would not be coming. We took some few casualties, but my deeper regret is having let Yotsuyu slip through my fingers. That bodyguard of hers may be a half-wit, but he's a mean bastard on the battlefield.
In any event, I imagine all involved are satisfied with this outcome. So far as the Empire is concerned, the Confederacy attacked Asari in retaliation for the Viceroy's actions. And without the aid of insurrectionists, I might add. Suffice it to say, we are prepared to be the subject of their undivided attention for the foreseeable future.
Noble shall be free, this we swear.
An impossible claim, yet one spoken with such conviction that I cannot choose but believe it.
Your assistance would be most welcome. Nevertheless, we shall do our utmost to spare you undue danger. We are already in your debt.
Nay, little miss, all debts are paid. For by your deeds, many still live who elsewise would not. Let both parties count their blessings, and may fortune continue to favor us all.
You still seek to bring freedom to our people, then? You will go to Yansha.
I have faith that our allies yet live. Once we have found them, we will plan our next step.
Yansha was the crucible of the rebellion. What happened here pales in comparison to what Yotsuyo did there. Remember this. Fear changes men. Have care in whom you place your trust.
And with that, we must take our wounded home. Oh, your Shellback friend sends his regards and looks forward to your next meeting. Try not to die before then, eh?
Well, we helped him. Okay, what I got here? Ooh. Achievement unlocked, unexplained. Alright. Oh my god, why is it so big? Look at that. God. I really like how this outfit looks though. Alright. You did well, Ceres. Were it not for the tremendous strength and bravery of you and yours, many innocent souls would have suffered terrible fates. Though I knew the Confederacy would be loath to meet the Imperials in battle, I also knew that if any could win them over, it would be you. Truly, yours is a heroic spirit that inspires men to rise above their circumstances, to strive for something greater. It will be an honor to travel with you again. Now then, let us not squander the Confederacy's gift. Yansha and my countrymen await. There is a tunnel to the southwest. We need but follow it to reach our destination. With me. Alright, let's go. The flying carpet, oh my. Meanwhile, on the shores of Orthard. Look at him.
We cannot rest here for long. This place is not safe. Mayhap nowhere is, if thieves can breach our vaults. Nevertheless, it is our duty to protect these treasures, and we shall not fail for want of effort.
So, this is why you abandoned your posts. And without a word of explanation at that. Rather thoughtless of you, was it not?
Oh no.
Lady Yotsuyu, pray forgive us our absence, but our home was under attack, our vaults plundered by outsiders.
Did you even pause to consider the possibility that it might be a diversion? What is the point of contracting your services if you are not here when they are required? It is my solemn charge to bring these vermin to heel. To torment them, body and soul, until all they hold dear is as bitter ashes in their mouths. And then you go and ruin everything! Well, there's naught to be gained in belaboring the point. All that remains is to administer your punishment.
Wait, my lady!
Oh yeah.
No, it's no good. There's just no joy in it. No release. There needs to be some investment. They were negligent imbeciles deserving of punishment, but it was hardly personal. 10,000 such Korjin could not satisfy me half so well as a single doman.
What was that?
And what do we have here? One of the vaunted treasures of the Red? The craftsmanship is certainly impressive. Mayhap we can use it to make amends.
How long before Lord Xenos reinstates me, do you reckon? I've got unfinished business back in Eorzea.
Is serving me really so unbearable? At least pretend to enjoy it, you witless lump! If you are so desperate to earn a way back to Eorzea, then be quiet and do as you're told. And bring that sword while you're at it.
You don't gotta go to Eorzea to find me. Come on.
I remember the silence. How the talking stopped when we first set foot on the plains of Yansha.
Is he an etherite?
Before us
Okay,
stood
what
yet
is that?
another wall, and through a great Magitech field we glimpsed Doma Castle. I'll never forget the sight, or the anger I felt that day. Life, liberty, hope, so much lost, so much taken. As we walked through that war-torn land, no one said a word.
Huh. Yes, this is far enough. Ere we proceed further, I should speak of Yansha and what became of her, of what lies beyond that great wall at the heart of Doma. And we should be glad to hear it, but is it wise for us to have this conversation here on the road, out in the open? Once your caution would be warranted, but no longer. Zenos did not linger after he crushed the rebellion. He appointed Yotsuyu to act in his stead and quit these lands for fresh sport. The acting viceroy was no less merciless than her master. Without warning, her men would march into villages and search for radical elements, killing and torturing any who dared resist. And then, as quickly as they had come, they left. Satisfied for that the memory of the purges would keep the people in line, they relaxed their grip on Yansha. What need for a leash when a dog is broken? The village of Namai lies to the west, though I doubt the Imperials are present. Let us proceed with caution. Alrighty then. Yeah, look at that tiger. A big old kitty, goddamn. Oh wait, right here. How's this it? There she is, the humble village of Namai. How delicious her rice, how sweet her persimmons. So long has it been since I saw her with my own eyes. And, for a mercy, the Imperials appear to be absent. Let no man claim that I am reckless. Prudence has ever been my watchword. Cyrus, venture closer, if you would. Confirm that there are no soldiers lurking about. Right then. Don't worry, I'll get back to you. Nothing here. Nanohana. Doesn't seem like there's any Imperials.
We may be in luck. I don't see a single Imperial soldier.
Then there is no need to remain hidden. Let us go and greet them as friends.
I'm going too.
Good people of Namai, hearken to me. We come in peace and desire only information, to learn of recent events.
Isn't that the general?
Lord Gorsetsu, can we preserve your right? He lives.
I say, brothers and sisters, is aught amiss? Why do you regard me as one with a wild beast? Why is there fear in your eyes? Why do you tremble so? Ah, but of course, you fear me a vengeful spirit of the dead. Rest assured, naught could be further from the truth. For am I not corporeal? Are my feet not firmly set upon the ground?
What should we do? If they catch him here, you know what will happen.
Of all the times for him to turn up, has the old fool lost his mind?
You! But why have you come here? What do you want from us?
I know not who you are to speak thus to your elders, boy, but mine only desire is to be received with the hospitality owed a humble traveler, not the fear and trepidation one might afford a wrathful shade.
What you going on about? Actually, never mind, just come with me, now!
I mean, it is true. If they catch him there, then the Imperials wouldn't be too happy. I don't know who you people think you are, but do you have any idea what would happen to us if you were found in our village? Again, you dress us with unwarranted spite. I have let your impropriety pass until now, but no longer. Who are you, boy, to speak to me thus? Know you not who I am? I am Issei of Namai, a farmer, like my father before me and his father before him. Wouldn't expect a man like you to know who I am, but I know you. We all do. Lord Cayenne's retainer and leader of the rebellion, Gotetsu, notorious fugitive, wanted dead or alive by the Empire. Is that what this is all about? I am hardly the first man to earn the ire of the Empire, nor will it be the last. Was not Namai home to brave and true warriors who fought beneath our banners for king and country? They fought and they died, every last one, and then the Imperials came looking for more because of them. They were this close to killing us all, to burning our village to the ground. We've only just begun to enjoy some semblance of peace. Never again do you understand? I've had enough of you and yours. Whatever is you're plotting, leave us out of it. Impassioned as his pleas may be, surely he must know that I cannot leave things as they are. But for now, I shall respect his wishes. We must continue on towards our final destination, the House of the Fierce, proud headquarters of the Doman Liberation Front. There is a secret entrance to the north of Namai by way of a small spring. Come, I will show you. Let me at least attune to the ether right here, though. Right, I got the cough. We're here. Oh boy. Yeah. Ow. That's it. This way, this way. We must dive into the water. Have no fear, sirs. It is but a short distance. You need not hold your breath for long. I don't need to hold my breath at all. How invigorating. Congratulations, my friends. You are come to the House of the Fierce. He's so tired. I guess he can't breathe underwater like we can. You're Sarah Serene, are you not? You were told of your coming. Heroes of Eorzea, we of the Doman Liberation Front are honored to receive you. You would be so good as to follow me. The ether is broken here.
This is the House of the Fierce, but there are so few of them.
Many kindred spirits remain in hiding following the rebellion. Many others gave their lives for their nation. We are a stubborn remainder. Even accounting for our comrades in the field, we are at a fraction of our former strength, 'tis true. Yet we few are patriots. Brothers in arms, prepared to fight with every fiber of our being to set our people free.
Ever are we hopeful that others will join our cause, but never did I dream that you would journey so far.
Igiri. Ooh.
Yukiri! Gods, it's good to see you. You look great, by the way. Have you been here long?
I returned but recently, having concluded my mission. Oh, it is good to see you again, my friends.
Did I hear aright? Your mission is concluded? Then you have found the young master.
Ere we speak of that, I would know by what fortuitous circumstance our friends came to be here.
Yeah.
The Empire's crimes are all too familiar. Lys, my heart goes out to your people.
We wanted to stay and fight, believe me, but we knew it wouldn't work. We needed more time to rebuild, and more allies to stand with us against the Empire. So we decided to come here and help you free Doma. To show everyone that you're not alone, and that the Garleans can be beaten if we work together. I'd like to think we proved that in the Ruby Sea.
That you did, Lys, and far more besides. Needless to say, your assistance would be most welcome.
Hear, hear. Now then, Yugiri, you must tell me of your search for our master.
Lest you wonder, he speaks of Lord Hien, son of Lord Cayenne, who perished during the rebellion. When it became clear that all hope of victory had gone, Lord Hien bade us deliver as many of our people as we could to safety beyond our borders. But as his father's heir, he was determined to fight on, and so he did, until he suffered a grievous wound in battle and vanished without a trace. Until now. For I have found Lord Hien, seen and spoken with him, on the Azim steppe.
O boundless and merciful Kami, the young master lives. Tell me, was he well? Did his wound yet ail him? Where is he now? Have you brought him back to us?
You may take comfort in the knowledge that he is hale and whole. However, when I invited him to return with me to Doma, he had this to say. If Doma yet thirsts for the blood of patriots and tyrants, I shall offer unto her my blade. But if she has had her fill of bitter draughts, I shall offer unto her conquerors my head. Thrice did I declare to him that no true son or daughter of Doma would ever accept such a sacrifice. But for all my passion, he would not be swayed. Learn the truth of her heart and return to me, he said. And so I left him.
The words of one made to wear the mantle of leadership too soon. Yet there is wisdom in them all the same. If the people no longer yearn to be free, 'twould be folly to rekindle the fires of war.
To suffer our master, to surrender his life and forsake all hope of freedom is by far the greater folly.
I will not go to face my fallen comrades having done naught to stop it.
Nor I, Shadow Walker, nor I. But we need not rouse our comrades to battle this day. Let us instead welcome our honored guests and allow them a moment of respite.
Oh yeah, we saw your parents. As you can see, they went to great lengths to disable the Aetheryte. Apparently, in the twilight days of the rebellion, they feared that Xenos would be willing to risk sending unattuned conscripts. That said, it is hardly irreversible. They have the necessary materials. It would be a challenge to repair it alone, but may help with my brother's help. Well, can we actually repair it? God, please. That means you could probably repair the one in oh, I guess that story's over, huh? Did you hear this, Saris? He was just telling me about Xenos and the rebellion. What you have to understand is that it was not a simple matter of numbers. The bulk of the 12th never even took to the field. It was Xenos' stratagems that won the war. They were unlike anything we had ever seen. His formations were unorthodox, bewildering. We honestly thought that we had him on the back foot. One moment we were pressing home our advantage, the next we were surrounded at his mercy. And then he stood before us, his cornered prey, alone and unarmed. He beckoned us to come forward and fight for our lives. One by one, my comrades charged, fearless and unflinching. He would dance amidst their blades for a time and then draw close, as if to embrace. One after another, he made us watch. Understand? He made us watch. What kind of monster enjoys killing people? I do not think there was any joy in it, nor justice, nor morality, nor meaning. To him, the weight of one life is no different from that of 1,000. A challenge had been issued and was accepted, but on finding us no challenge at all, his objective changed. There were tales of Imperial soldiers being flayed for slaughtering families, for breaking brave men's spirits. Only later did I come to understand why. He did not desire obedience, he desired hate. Men consumed by it. A new battle, a new enemy, a new challenge. The hunt, I am told he called it, a hunt without end. And when all our best lay dead and broken, he left. He left muttering that we had bored him. But our weapons, at least, held his interest. For he took a fallen samurai sword, having grown fond of it. Since that day, he has ever wielded Far Eastern blades. He is said to be fascinated by ones with storied histories, and so soldiers who seek to carry his favor often present those of defeated enemies as gifts. And it's like it's all a game to him. People are suffering, dying, and he's collecting swords? We all feel the same, but my lady, you must understand. On the battlefield, reasons do not matter. The victor is not the just, but the strong. The strong become the heroes of the tale. You are not strong enough. It is not sufficient to be right. To be just, without strength, our path has but one end. Oobadoo. Mayhap a brief respite is in order. Were I 20 years younger, these wounds would not warrant a second glance. Alas, no samurai has the strength to defeat the villain old age. But what say you to the House of the Fierce? Compared to your rising stones, I concede it may seem somewhat lacking. But it has been a haven these past 10 years to all who would set Domo free. Regrettably, our efforts in that time have come to little and less. When the Emperor died, we were so sure the hour of our liberation was at hand, but Xenos soon put paid out to that, with the aid of Yotsuyu and the secret she sold. Saris, I do hope you have taken the opportunity to rest and recover. It is well that you spoke with one of the survivors of that massacre. To defeat one's foe, one must first understand his true nature. As the Yellow resistance has struggled, so too has the Doman Liberation Front. More so, perhaps, given the precarious position in which we find ourselves in the wake of our doomed rebellion. We are few and our enemies legion. We are weak and they strong. Yet, with your help, I believe that there is little we cannot achieve. I only hope the depth of our predicament has not shaken your commitment to our cause. No, never. Victory will be ours. Yeah. Aye, that it will. With the hero of Eorzea on our side, we cannot lose. Got a hat. He's all Gyuki. How does this look? Oh, look at me. Yeah. I don't like it. I don't really like this outfit, but I can't really change it right now. Now then, I should be glad to discuss our next course of action. Although now that I think on it, I myself have been away from Domo for some time. Even after my return, the search for Lord Hien commanded my full attention. Perhaps it would be to both our benefit if I were to see the reality of Domo for ourselves. Or did my lord not bid me learn the truth of her heart? Let us do this together, Cyrus. Let us go among the people and with our own eyes bear witness to their hardship. As a foreigner in these lands, your reputation does not precede you. Moreover, unlike Gosetsu, I can accompany you without attracting unwanted attention. I'd like to join you if that's alright. By all means, we should be glad of your company and your perspective. Namai is not far. I say we begin there. Alright. House of the Fear. Wow! Broke my ankles. Oh, Ceres, I'm glad to see you two have Ceres, I am glad to see that you two have put thought into your garments given the covert nature of our activities. Have I? I should think my reason's obvious. To enter the village while wearing the garb of the shinobi would be beyond reckless. We shall pose as traveling merchants, Ceres as our leader, and we as her assistants. Are there any objections? I'm not really the merchant type, but if you think this is the best way to go about it, I'll trust you. Then, without further ado, let us begin. Why? Look. I feel like she would have said that regardless. But they did see me, didn't they? When I was with Satsu. Weren't you the one who came with the general? No? I see. My mistake. It warms my heart to see traveling merchants in Namai again, though the Imperials never sealed our borders. Folks like you have taken to avoiding Yansha ever since the rebellion. Unfortunately, that has only made it harder for us to survive. You may have noticed, but we lack for a great many things. It was not much better before, true, but it has only gotten worse. Is it now? You, a merchant? Forgive me my skepticism, but you strike me less a woman of commerce and more a common sellsword. Give your best impression of Hancock. That does little to assuage my doubts, and if anything makes me clutch my coin purse tighter. Give your best smile. I stand corrected. Such a warm and cordial nature you possess. I pray you forgive me my earlier rudeness. I guess I shouldn't copy Hancock. It's been some time since the Viceroy came to our village to purge it of our insurgents. Those who resisted suffered terribly. Those who did not fare little better. We who remain know better than to risk her ire. If the Imperials demand laborers, we comply. If they demand conscripts to send as soldiers to other provinces, we obey. Ours is a difficult life. little in the way of luxuries. I know not what you sell, merchant, but I doubt that I, nor anyone else here, can afford it. Reminds me of that one village in Mirabania. Traveling merchant? With meat, perchance? Bah, better not to know when I have so little going. If you had your eyes upon me, you would know the Lupin? Surely you have not been long in Yancha, else you would. For generations we served the lords of Doma, compassionate and wise as they were, but the memories of such times fade with every passing day, as others will tell you. Wait, is that? Oh, I thought that was like a mask. No. There are people. I don't believe they're beastmen. I think they're kind of like what are those other races? One that looks lion-like. Foreign peddlers in Namai? Whatever it is you sell, I have no money to buy. Perhaps you should go elsewhere. Saying that, I know of no village in Yancha that has fared any better. Once I would have directed you to the samurai lords of Monzen, had they not all died in the battle or in the purges. There is the Doman Enclave, of course. That lies beyond the Daryu moon gates. Needless to say, the Emperors are disinclined to let any but their own pass. Oh, it's pretty much like that one village. Meow. There's, what have you learned? Lisa and I encountered much the same. They had been pushed beyond the brink. I expected frustration and disillusionment, not so much that they would come to question the wisdom of opposing Imperial rule in the first place. Unless we can convince them otherwise, I fear I cannot convince Lord Hien to return without him. Level up! Enhanced Imperial Arrow. What's that? Great. Guarantees the trigger of the additional effects for current mages, ballad, armies, peon, and the wanderer's minuet when Imperial Arrow hits its target. Oh, so when I use that, I guess I have more of a chance to actually, get stacks. Are you okay? Oh yeah. This is the race I was talking about. Maybe that wolf is like them. Let us not yet lose hope. Though the situation in Amai is bleak, mayhap it is not so elsewhere. I wish to speak with others outside the village. Lisa and I will look for farmers in the paddies to the east. Darius asked that you look to the south. Surely they cannot all have given in to despair. Surely not. Bring. What is this thing? Grilled turban. What? I don't know. I should actually go south if I want to go south. What are those things? Beetle. Anyways, Azumi. Look, get it, just a small girl. What? No. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If you hadn't come along, I don't know what I would have done. What am I doing on here? Oh, looking for flowers. I need some for my parents' graves. The ones my brother and I usually bring are yellow because it was my mother's favorite color. You haven't seen any, have you? Get you some. Right there. You... Maybe allow... Golden carnation. Don't worry, little girl. I got your flowers for you. Ow! None of my companion got any more. Yes. Only yellow ones will do. Mother wouldn't have wanted anything else. Here you go. Ah, you found some. Thank you so much, miss. That's twice you've saved me now. If you have some time to spare, maybe you could come with me? I'm sure mother and father would want to meet the woman who showed me such kindness. We buried them on a cliff to the west of the village. There's a path through the terraces. I'll show you. Jesus Christ. We're here. Just give me a moment to put down the flowers and I'll introduce you. They love to meet travelers and hear tales of faraway places. Maybe you could tell them one about your homeland. Azumi? Azumi, are you there, Azumi? Oh, it's this. What in the... You should not be here. Get away from my sister. Don't be so rude. She saved me from monsters. Brother, she even helped me pick flowers for mother and father. Go back to the village now. You're scaring me. I said go. Stay inside and lock the door until I return. Don't think me ungrateful. My sister is the only family I have. If you saved her, then thank you. But it changes nothing. I asked you to leave, and now I'm asking you again. I'm not going to report you to the Imperials or anything stupid like that, but it's too dangerous for you to stay here. So please, I'm begging you, just leave us alone. But your parents were buried here. So she told, did she? Yes, that's right. My mother and father believed in the rebellion. They left to fight for Lord Cayenne. They came home on a cart driven by Imperial soldiers. The soldiers demanded that the families of the insurgents present themselves, or else they'd burn the village to the ground. We did. What choice did we have? They beat us in the village square with their hands, with sticks, with anything. They kicked us while we lay low on the ground, begging for mercy. They made us denounce my mother and father, call them fools, call them traitors. They deserved to die. I heard them laugh, but I dared not look up. One leaned close and whispered in my ear, what would he do to my sister if they'd had to come back? They're gone, but they're never far. All it takes is the wrong word in the wrong ear and they'll return. Then I'll have to dig another grave, if I'm lucky. Whatever you came here to do, leave us out of it. If you want to fight the Imperials, go and fight them on your own. You can't help us. No one can. This is all we've got, so please, don't take it from us. Yeah.